Oh, Border Patrol sucks, Border Patrol sucks, what dumbass fucks them sitting in the trucks of a car, but Border Patrols are sucking fucking far. They really are the most dumbest, their IT is stupid, stupid, stupid. I hand them golden gooses and they just stupid, dumb as fucks. I'm responsible for hundreds of blackmail and extortion for the lunch. Able to drive drunk without license, scream it daily, 30 times 4 days a week, roughly. Everybody knew this. That's just Pincher Creek and Lumbrick and Crow's Nest past cops, cause they all wanna be corrupt and dug in deep. We like number 1 for locker room talk, for half side kick for the longest time, and now it's more like vegetable shredded grind. So there's half of nothing left. We like his ass used to be howling good, now there's like negative to the sud, but it still used to be. And the negative you're seeing reflective me. I'm not negative, I want negative. I'm not here to be. But Kentucky Border Patrol cops are. They do suck and fuck. Why didn't, who the fuck graduated? Who allowed them any schooling? What schools of IT if you be half a brain? These niggers are the dumbest fucks in all of Maine. Main sense of being, and if they're Albertans, I hope they die. This is one, this is cause how much people gotta suffer because they really suck. How much people gotta suffer because they really suck. Yes, it's true. This is the from me to you, and all around, round. I'ma come back and sound with my money and my bound. If you ain't deliver, I'ma know some sucky liver. This is the duck to the shiver. Where's my fucking liver? Got another to your river, and I wanna go play. Cause if I'ma lose everything again today, then at least we'll have another target in the bag. Like so many fucking corrupt cops, but the only play on me is egg. And like no one cut me in, so it's extra sin to extortion and blackmail right again. And but they played on me like daily for a long time. Put me on crystal meth. It was not Jeff's choice, cause he don't like the drug. Be like, I wanted ecstasy. And I'd be like, one hand request for 2 months out loud, and I call it what for the polygraphs K-hole game. And I'd be duck, cause time frame marcher word. And time frame marcher word for the polygraph was K-hole game. 30 days, 60 days out loud. And you go, right. So the duh. And they allow like the biggest pedophiles around my nephews and nieces. And you go, duh. Be like, would you like to see how many laws they completely ignored when we go over those flyers that were littered everywhere, especially around the cars? My favorite place to do crystal meth was in their parking lot, and they tried to block me. But that was when. Did you see how corrupt they were every day almost for the last 6 months? Holy fucking lunch to anyone with half a brain for blackmail and extortion? Indeed. But this is where, cause this is air from just the old pothead till the last 8 month led. I tried the dot and said, suckiest IT bastards, the most dumbest borderland US turds. These is word. I can't believe how much they suck. Couldn't do their fucking job if their goddamn lives depended on it. These are just pathetic as sons of bitches. And if you knew how much harm it came to be when what presented in front of them, you'd want to kill more than a children too. See the children glue. Fix or sue and find a way to twine that soul in. I will say, I told you so and how to do. Get that child in that shoe. Remember my glue to soul. Here's my hole. I'm a pot of pull. Now you roll. Rolled all on to Sonder. I don't use pull Sonder coal. I'm not here to bolster, but I'll be the molder. I heard your roaster. Don't ever come to where. Stay away, BK Frolay. I'm not here today. There's some bastards in Fort McLeod. Turn like you are here. Now try my say. I'll be like to clean up what little streets. We'll give you little cheats. Then we're gonna paint the streets red with some motherfucking blood less shed. And we'll do it smart. So no one go down. We'll get those cops and sounds. To what bastard made the ground too dirty for all children to grin. To all children this upping and an extra scene. It takes a little bit of faith. Cause we all gotta die and some of us will be full. So we'll find the door and make it worth the yore. Here's my soul. How you do this? There's a variety of ways. Jeff wants to be the one to pull the trigger. Ray, I'ma find some say. Oh, we know United States and the other B. Here's my watch on class action. I need a civil litigation lawyer. To what pigs got punk laying on me and tried to make me suicide. I went in straight up poison and what applied. I left him buried in what alive. Like a toxic state, even the hospital was there. Ain't it too late? Toxic state. And by when they give you out of van, holy shit, at least finally got out of it. This shit ain't funny. Stupid Sonny. Way to fuck me up for what? A little bit of corruptness to cover up. Did you see when Pierre wanted a fucking pat on the back for covering up for his corrupt brethren repeatedly? And then by when? He's responsible for what crews poisoned me and trying to get with crackheads to fuck me up. So here's your extra up. And here's a duh, and one of them will be duh. So Nathan, Natalie, and Gore, trauma extra ord. And there is a Ferguson house, and there is a Mord. Remember that Ferguson house failed mine? That meant Nathan went. We already know Natalie don't care, our kids. So my son. So now I think you're just gonna stop smoking crack and it's gonna be over. So what the now I want it easy B. Here's my fucking extra CCC. Won't be the first time. Oh yeah, funny. With this is the Borderline Patrol sock. Here is the I'ma got this fish and go for crap. You ain't stupid, try my fat lap. Now the extra pack. PH to that. So, Borderline Patrol cook, especially IT fuck. Borderline Patrol suck, especially IT fuck. Borderline Patrol fuck, especially IT tuck so bad that their children should be killed. Here is the go ask a bunch if what I said is true. Then wouldn't you agree? Especially when they knew. Cause Borderline Patrol suck. Borderline tuck, Borderline control, Borderline Patrol, Borderline suck. They aren't worth a spit. Holy shit, I can't believe so much corruption. Nor could I. The Borderline Patrol suck and probably cover up for them like everyone else. And it's just proven true. I roll down the window and I scream it every day for 8 years aloud. And within the last 2 years, what pigs wouldn't fuck, I'll try for suicide and more. Because Pierre, Dee, black hair, bimbo, which were allowed to get away with punking me. And they had a couple cops because they are landlord. Be like black hair, bimbo, working at a place, the ice cream shop to take the money for the rent. And Dee Dee's ass own it, and Pierre's ass be like that lawyer from North. Oh, he's a black and red car, red and black car. Be like way back when he first show up next to me where I lived for 5 years, and to be like, you can either move your trailer or take 6 grand. And I'd be like, I can't afford to move it, so I'd be like, I'd take 6 grand. Be like, he's fucking being a pedophile, ready to insinuate all the time, banging on my walls and trying to get the brain to accept stuff at what time. Be like, and I make him do it in what rhythm? And then he's trying to make me fucking bang all the time. What rhythm? Be like 3. I gotta make him do it twice. One is 3 and one is, and be like 6. And be like, there's not always a specific go. That's 3, and you also go. Be like, now where the fuck is my, oh, maybe. Or else it'd be like, and see the 3 or 6. But I always have to do 2 of them, yeah. So turn on, he's actually smart. Be like, no, I'm not. When you watch for where, that's why sort of Brian Patrol sucks. They're just dumber than me. Especially on what I think any 12 or 14-year-old when I show them see I can